Alright, ebuson mo bibia kwaba family to kins and blossom. Ewo YouTube so say ebuson for ya ba so you ansem ahodo a ekoso e Ghana send the best me hefunya. Na ebuson dey tin nyina say aye maami justice tokonu ana say no NDC for the say no many abre one so pen ya e kam yakọ say menim de betimi aye pa mama mi pa maka say yes say agina adwuma ene no aye adwuma biu na omo de nsem ahodo bia ba betodwa afa maami ho a me pese be ko ne akwa akọginchi mu a say omo si bi pie no for no reason ana under no circumstance na chese maami we e betimi asan so ababak ene John Mahama abaye adwuma yenko nenkwa nsem nchemu emfambre NDC for SSA medin erekwam gentle.
What is good for the goose is equally good for the gander. Mugabe, you see JM, and I am Muntie 3, and you co prison on false charges. Yes, on false charges. I say it every time. Mugabe, how did our warrior in Chi tend to rape in the Webster dictionary? And there will be a school saying, I read literature in school. A warrior in Chi, when you bring it into English, it means marriage. Mm-hmm. How did it then metamorphose to become rape? For us to be sentenced, repetitive justice. I mean, my rape will be that. Into Mugabe, by their deeds we shall know them. I swear, Hosea 8:7. Yes, you will sow the wind, you reap the whirlwind. If you said no, sir, 5 constituencies, so 4 constituencies now. Afenyo Markin the back court, you know. One Kasa you knew by their own party constitution that their own party constitution removes them in their own article 3 and 9. Constitution, you know, but they brought the matter to you instead of asking them to go away, throw the matter out, because their own constitution sacks the people. You decided to entertain the matter and step on people's toes and talk anyhow to anybody. You are sowing your own sacking. You have been sacked. You have been sacked.
Suspended, please.
Oh, please. There's no way. Hey, it's to take the miracle of Utie. Yeah.
Suspended.
Yeah, Mugabe, look at. Do you know what the woman? Do you know
the difference between sack and suspended?
Yes, and she won't come back. There are some people. When I went to Achimota school, some people were suspended. They never came back.
But anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Okay, you will see. We'll see the scores. Omu try time and omu try 7-0 ni. I don't know. Omu try 8-0 ni. I don't know any ha.
8-0 Amada.
Amba. Where 4-1? Danny cry 4-1. Monsieur on me biom. Mugabe, share. On minor Jumani, when you have
personal issue with them.
Me, I list a personal issue with anybody. The jelly and Ukraine, meaning personal issue. The Omar prison or your only council of state. And coming back to my bonnet. I don't mean, will be a personal issue. Yeah, you ready? Only who some when I make a say, even to entertain that MPP case in court, that parliamentary case, and the confusion you brought to this country at that time showed me, Alistair, that you were a novice at the job. You had no experience being Chief Justice. I saw my father Kantonakpo. Look at you. You now person who smuggle 5 judges. Omudini, you wrote to Nanado trying to smuggle people onto the Supreme Court bench. These are the names. We intercepted the letter. Yes, she wanted to smuggle more people.
Can you read?
I can read them. No, when you mention their names, those people, you glorify them. Because someone sent for the Supreme Court to say a more position. What did they make her say? Yes. Clearly the names are on your screen. These are the names. Yes. Trying to smuggle people onto the Supreme Court. And then look at you. You understand? These days, so you don't want to mention your name anywhere. You are not fit to be where you are. Mugabe, you think it's easy to be a member of the Supreme Court? Go to the advanced sciences and go and check. Who can say anything? You think it's by partisan inclination to the place? Please. We want a judiciary system where the level playing field, no matter what political party in power, we will see justice as it prevails in the system, manifested by the people. Untumi betrana mumbe sisi na edu obiswa na mo akanashe edu obisu dia na mo jiji no so. Me say asema Afenyo Markin the court mama ni jiji so pe. And I'm say, "Whoa, you have sacked yourself because you understood the issues before the matter was brought to court. So you should have quickly sent them away." That per their party's own constitution, Article 3 and 9, they don't have no merit on the case. It was clear. But you found some way. This is our way. No, never my suspension. Who was suspension? So I never my look.
Is she not the same person who said we couldn't use our birth certificates to register for passports?
Yes.
But we could use a Ghana card because it doesn't make sense. You need a birth certificate to get a passport.
Yes.
So that's the primary document you need for a passport. It's a birth certificate. And then she was the one who said that our birth certificates are not good enough to get a passport, but you can get a passport. It didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense.
Mugabe, look at it. The primary good is the birth certificate. Then from the birth certificate, you come and get your passport. Then from your passport, you go and get your Ghana card. So the tertiary level is a Ghana card. The secondary level is a passport. And then the primary level is your birth certificate. So how come the foundation that can give you the passport cannot give you that?
That thing was just to make sure that the MPP government got their way.
Yes,
because it doesn't make sense. If in America the only document that is the most powerful thing is the birth certificate.
Yes.
If they want to see whether you are a US born citizen, it is only your birth certificate, not your passport. Because with passport, you could use your naturalized certificate to get a passport.
Okay.
But if they want to see whether you are a born US citizen, it is only your birth certificate. That is the original document that you can use. But you can get a passport with your naturalized certificate. That's how you go. So the passport is based on secondary. Either you use get a birth certificate or a naturalized certificate to get a.
So
but you are telling us
document.
That we cannot use our birth certificate.
Which is the primary document to get a section.
It didn't make sense.
It
didn't make sense.
Some people think that the law was made for you. I don't understand. The law, if we see law school, we use common sense.
At least that 4 areas.
Yes.
You already see what's enough.
Yes.
You already see.
No money representation. No niho. They said no oniho. No niho. When those people didn't have representation, was she not chief justice? Why did she call that there should be elections at those places? This is biasness in public. Yeah, Mugabe. Me can't say much. Say look, sa petition say didn't just start for nothing, and this is the end of it. He has gone through send me page here asem no ono ade ni bae no enye gidigidi asem o
Thursday na captain sponsor ache
but do ni mre so and suspension na bae me bo say me free ba ya na be say na ba na noko she suspended herself she by her own action
enkramu no kan say
like bae no wait tele atiti tele atiti ne tele alo be
Mugabe ono etu na amna say achebu ne efu e ono anu etu na amna enu akoto amna no ti aka nyote ne
ya hwe abra ensem ne bae no the response anyhow I will say eleki letter to the president to the media
Mugabe wahu onu no nim say wa ebone. You see, all of them, they were in the spirit of breaking the eight. You understand? They knew that what they had done, the extension of her post was an extension of the MPP. They knew they were going to win. If they won't win, not Basabasi bad, they'll go to court. Quickly, she'll pronounce them victors. So she knew that her job was secured. He cared less about anybody. I'm telling you, you go and tell an MPP person in 2024 that they were going to lose the election. They'll slap you. They told her in full flight. Look at how she was behaving and how she was throwing her weight about. See, a nim nanka ye draw near the assembly court. 137 yanke and 10 year obekuye kura. Inti nyamina ye, one send ye bio mumu. So the two-thirds majority nyamina, when nyamin sawomo, nyamin sawomo say pa dia uye suya nye. What I say, when the sack no, nyami when me affirmative action guy, and you say pomo ban emite. No, me. Or buy a bonny, not bear my bonny, equal punishment. It must go to all of them. This one, and I make a one I was saying, who's our mammy way? You look at the discipline that the judiciary lacks. The judiciary lacks discipline. There's no fairness when your judgments come out and people cringe. Matters of national concern. When people assembly pay, me a in seminar bana, utumi 7-0, 15-1, uko shem passy. Why? What is it? Fearful judgments. It has come to an end. Nyamiasi Ghana for Damwasi. Semutu Abama JM. Unkwada kosune nyi chadwin kesia wonu. Even how you are going about the process, no. Me mama na ka be journey na dada o.
Yeah, omo.
Yeah, be pamo.
Omo listener so.
So, hey, me Mugabe.
Yeah, hwe de na do appoint Ekufo
and you also know take partisan path. Wow. Enti no oka omo a nanado di omo bae no. She came in 2019. Then you have those who came. Bafumoni 2008 Ogbodo J Ekufo na didn't buy. Oba call last minute no didn't buy because of his intelligence and his pronouncements on the Supreme Court and the appeals court and other things. He was barely 51 years at the time. That's about 17 years now. You can check. And when you hear him on cases, Bafumoni, when you read his judgments, which Musa were being Yankupo on Yana Diekwa. ebe chenso ebe ba
ye trano
2008 by J Kufuor then Ufuwa Gabriel Pamwan onu 2015 ni din ya na me money yes na me bono Pamwan onu John Mahama na didn't buy
they are two screen
omo abani nyina Mugabe show bi din share Richard J from Paul ya didn't buy 2012 just to come and add to the numbers ya Odako Asare 2024 just to come and add to the numbers Henry Kofi Anthony Kofi 2024 just to add to the numbers. I wish that the Chief Justice who will come will find a way to flash out. We don't need more than nine. We don't need more than 9 of these people. 14 adults to do. Find somewhere to put them. They don't need more than 9. They cannot be on public salary. Even the judiciary is not raising enough money to look after its own self. Go to the small courts. Go to the small justices, how they are suffering, where they stay. Those in the districts who are giving justice, dispensing justice. The whole judiciary, take it as a whole. Go and see their suffering. They cannot even raise money to look after themselves. Then you have justices who want to throw their weight about as if the law is what? The law is an ass. You write it the way you want it. You cannot bring it onto me, Alista. I don't know. Ya bodo also. Onumishi, yeah. There's no way you are going to return from the suspension. Free suspension, I'm telling you. I wish I knew a house. I can go and wait for this evening. Bye bye. Continue. Go and join the MPP. You can go and be MP at Winneba. And then be an extension of the New Patriotic Party.
So why was the NPP no more defending Afenyo?
Oh, say yes. Why? If she was the one I told you, the case Afenyo sent to court was a bad one on the MPP about the MPs who had been removed per their own party constitution. But this woman covered Afenyo and gave Afenyo a hearing and made Afenyo as if he was some big guy than a backbin. Sure. Who have any backbin? Who CJ? Who former CJ Tokonukwa? Who have any backbin?
So a former.
Or a former, yes. Or a former Minameka. Oh baby, afako. Or pound farming cocotte. Mikra Kabeba. Yeah, Jew post a fruits and the state sword has been taken away from you. You have been suspended. Well, lie, you won't get it again.
Suspended a year, CJ.
Inti.
Not former.
No, oh, please. Bogabi, take my words for the future. It will work. She's not coming back. Me, I'm prophetic. I mean, well, me see, I sang as I was coming. Yankupon to me, wow. A better in Swebeba. He give you space to come and serve us, and you must serve us in good faith and in honesty, and make this country go on so that don't believe me. Look, I started the law. I tell you as Izwalaka, but I stopped. Me say, hey, if I'm a lawyer, I'll fight. I'll throw my shoes at you. I'm telling you. Mufi saying, so please, Mugabe, the court shouldn't be a scary place for anybody. Anybody who walks to the courts must get justice. Me, I even want the public tribunal system to come and add to the courts. What do I say? Now, when you say, Madam G Mensa, so we will be a Kabadisa, Kawa Park, Yoma, and in Namquado. What I say? Yes, connivers in bed, moving our partners in crime. You people, you G Mensa, you're waiting that the election will pile 137, so that quickly you will run. You and Bossman, you run and take it to the Chief Justice, ready to wait and then make Baumia president. By now you should resign, be fast and resign. And to say Ghana Civil Aviation Forum, they should sack themselves because they will sack them. By tomorrow morning, you will see what will happen at the Civil Aviation Authority. I'm telling you. Don't be sacked. I'm telling you. There's no way. Yeah, now we wait for a party. Now we party was Civil Aviation. Odi Naponia officer John Mahama and the was civil aviation na do power and go Professor Mills Bana no ejimo Ghana gas so ba mo yin no e do aja ho baba no ejimo Ghana gas when we became the sake. What are you talking about? Look, let's be real.
To mo na na do ba yin no mo na na no kwa na.
Oh say yes. It's about institutional changes. Other than that, you'll never be able to, attain your policy. JM policy in the aviation sector in Mugabe is big. Let me tell you. He says a new national airline. Yes, and he talks about a new one. He talks about a flight academy. Now, if you go to Ho Airport, by 9 o'clock, the airport is opened. By 9:45, it's closed because there's only one reconnaissance flight. If you are airport staff, now warning you civil aviation for you. Coffee after 10 o'clock. You go to work, the same thing. By 11 o'clock, the airports are open. By 11:30, the flight is gone. Sunyani, the same thing. So JM has a policy to link the regional airports, and you have a DG who does not even understand what me sitting here talking about. He's not a technical person, and it's an implant, not alone. head of human resources, head of social services, head of engineering, the PR there. Bribe. Then you have the head of accidents. Yes, he says he has money to pay. I don't know who is going to pay the money to. We are waiting. He will show me his receipts that he has paid.
Any evidence?
All those places. You let me take it out. But I'm saying that those institutional changes at certain places in national life are so important that it must come. Also, power no. Take position. So they went to civil aviation. They went to sack our people. You can find out. Yes, they went there to sack our people. Did you see videos of them sacking our big people?